Hello guys, welcome back to your channel, 1000 Manga Recap. Last time, we witnessed the shocking moment when Xiang Xianan declared, "I am alive." Let's dive into what happens next. With a teasing grin, Wu Chen asks, "Do you want to change your clothes first, second sister?" Xiang Xianan shoots him a fiery glare, her anger palpable. Bao, sensing the tension, nervously comments, "The way Miss Nan glared at you is really dangerous." Whenever she stared at anyone like that, things would always turn into a disaster. "Brother Wu, you might have gone a bit too far just now." Still smiling, Wu Chen reassures, "Don't worry, I can handle her." Today, we have to work overtime together to push out the first episode's post-production. We need to take the samples back to Beijing as soon as possible. The scene shifts to Qing'er. With a respectful tone, Wu Chen presents, "Third lady, this is a sample of the first episode of our new film. Please take a look." Internally, he worries, "Third lady looks slightly unwell, am I overthinking this?" Qing'er, after examining the sample, nods approvingly. "The quality is indeed like a movie. Tomorrow, I'll present this to the relevant personnel. Keeping up with other major television stations shouldn't be a problem." Wu Chen responds, "I understand. Please, have some tea, third lady." Suddenly, Qing'er starts coughing. Wu Chen's concern deepens. "Third lady, are you having difficulty eating or drinking?" he asks gently. Qing'er, struggling but composed, replies, "Wu Yurong and I connected smoothly, and the processes are largely done. Ensuring you can finish shooting this drama is enough." Standing up, she adds, "I have a lot to do, so I'll take my leave now." As she tries to walk away, she faints and collapses into Wu Chen's arms. "Be careful, third lady." "Please, sit down," Wu Chen says, his voice filled with worry. Qing'er, catching her breath, insists, "I think I just overworked myself. I'm just a little tired." Wu Chen, his voice filled with concern, observes, "For the past few minutes, I've noticed you struggling to drink and swallow, coughing while drinking water, and walking unsteadily. May I ask, third lady, do you experience menstrual issues and constant nausea?" Qing'er, visibly anxious, admits, "I think I have all the symptoms you mentioned." Wu Chen, serious and empathetic, continues, "Then, do you have any issues with lactation?" Qing'er, taken aback, asks, How did you know?" "Third lady, you're unwell. You need to go to the hospital for a thorough checkup," Wu Chen advises. "It's best to go to hospitals out of the country. If word gets out about your condition, our investments could be at risk. Zhaozi, help me contact Dongdi's University Hospital. I have a friend who needs urgent treatment." The scene shifts again. Qing'er, with a sense of urgency, informs, "Mr. Wu, if you want the head doctor, the soonest you'll get an appointment is in 2 days." Wu Chen, resolute, replies, "Then 2 days it is. See you then." A doctor appears, looking grave. "I suggest you undergo the operation as soon as possible. There's been excessive radiation to the tumor in your skull," the doctor advises. Wu Chen, concerned, asks, "Do you have any family medical history or have you undergone cranial radiotherapy in the past year?" Qing'er, trying to recall, says, "My family has no medical history related to this, and I haven't had any such treatments. The only thing was dental surgery 6 months ago, with lots of checkups." Wu Chen, curious, prompts, "Can you tell me more about that?" Qing'er, hesitant, says, "Actually, it's a bit hard to open my mouth." Wu Chen, gently but firmly, urges, "This might be very important, third lady. I hope you can tell me everything you know." Qing'er begins to explain, "Once, I got a bit carried away in Wenzhou. I didn't realize the butler was taking advantage of the situation. For half a day, he harassed me until I woke up and realized something was wrong. I was so angry, I cut his balls off. But since he's still a man, he had some energy left and broke one of my teeth." Wu Chen, understandingly, says, "I see. Please send me the report the dentist gave you at that time." Qing'er agrees, "Sure." Wu Chen, thinking aloud, says, "Dr. Fang Jingyu." Then, internally, that name sounds familiar, let me think. Qing'er, with a hint of desperation, says, "Wu Chen, let me say this surgery is huge. Even if it's done by Dongdi's University Hospital, no one can guarantee it's 100% successful. If it comes to that, I don't want to have any regrets." She pauses, then continues, "If the surgery fails, I hope you can take care of my husband for me. You know his intelligence level. Without me, he won't be able to handle all of this. The Wu family, the Middle East, the new film, the TV films, and so on. Helping him would be helping yourself." Wu Chen, touched, asks, "Third lady, are you really that committed to this?" Qing'er, with a bittersweet smile, says, "Even though he's a bit below average, he's still very dear to me. On the other hand, there are very few women who wouldn't envy your strength, and even I can't avoid feeling a bit jealous. But I really want all of you to succeed." They begin to exercise together, a moment of shared purpose. After finishing, Wu Chen says with sincerity, "No matter what happens, I hope your operation is successful. Also, I finally remembered the dentist, Fang Jingyu. She was Wu Yurong's best friend during their studies." Xing'er, catching her breath, asks, "What does that mean?" Wu Chen explains, Fang Jingyu was always overshadowed by Wu Yurong since they were young and never fully accepted it. When Wu Yurong discovered what Fang Jingyu was hiding, they had a complete falling out. Fang Jingyu has always helped your Lu family's second lady with various things. I believe this situation is more complicated than it seems. I'll make sure the truth comes to light. 2 days later. Xing'er, hopeful, says, "Mr. Wu, the head doctor is our best surgeon. Your friend has been very lucky so far, and I believe the operation will be successful." Wu Chen, excusing himself, says, "Excuse me, Zhaozi, I have to take this call." His phone rings. "Hello? Miss Rong? What's happened?" We see Wu Yurong, visibly distressed. She nervously says, "I saw the messages you sent. Have you visited Fang Jingyu in the past 2 days?" Wu Chen, "You can chase any other girl in this world, but absolutely not her. I won't allow you to see her. If you like my video, please share and subscribe.